Good, great, and glorious day to you, Sagittarians. I thank you so very much for joining me here again on my channel. This is the Ascending Master, Corey Creech, and every bit of me wants to inform you all that all the information that you may need in the description box below will be for every bit of supporting me, getting to know who I am, understanding a little bit more about me, how to connect with me, and how to also collaborate with me. Every bit of me wants to continue to be a vessel of communication, a platform of truth and authentic expressions of self. And so I thank you all for allowing me to do that. I thank you all for allowing me to cultivate a space that is not only safe for me to express myself and for me to do the work that I do, but for you all to come and watch it, to somehow be entertained, to be to be informed educationally about things that every bit of me personally have gone through with personal experience and or cultivated from knowledge based on the experiences of others, stories and or books read, schooling, education, right? Whatever knowledge that I could possess that allows me to live a more fulfilling and or prosperous life, I wish to share openly and freely, respectfully and maturely with each every one of you. May my channel always bring about love in the greatest form, even when I am communicating in moments whereby my tone probably dictates otherwise. But without further ado, Sagittarians, let us get forth and get a reading out for you all. We thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now, Spirit. We ask that you provide us with the current energy of my fellow Sagittarians. What is the current energy that we are currently in for the co-creators who are drawn and find themselves in alignment with this video? We thank you, we honor you, and we adore you, Holy Spirit. And what is the current energy of my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus? This is also a reading that is for the end of April going into May 2022. And so, Spirit, what is the current energy for my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus? What is the current energy that they are sitting in, resonating with? Yes, we thank you, we honor you, and we adore you. We have the moon, followed by we have the moon, the moon speaks of information that is hidden, kept secret from you, that will be illuminated by way of either the moon and or the sun. But you must travel to the hidden knowledge by way of your intuitive gifts, right? This isn't something that just is going to come out smack dab in front of you for spirit to somehow always tell you, what's going on or what happened or what transpired. You can't always rely on thinking that someone will tell you what is happening. Perhaps you may not have seen something clearly in the relationship, but now the truth comes to light, and so secrets are being revealed, leading you to honest conversations with yourself and perhaps your partner. Perhaps you are needing to examine self-deception and fear. perhaps shame by working with your shadow self, exploring psychic developments and dream work that can help you reconnect reconnect to aspects of your inner self. This is the energy of someone who perhaps, excuse me, I'm still speaking of the moon here, but I had the Four of Pentacles in my hand. This is the energy of someone who probably is evolving and expanding their consciousness more or less on a spiritual plane and or path versus a literal path of knowledge, right? This is someone who is trusting in their intuition, trusting and holding tightly to that information, holding tightly to what it is that they are perceiving and or receiving from their intuitive and or psychic abilities, perhaps their spiritual gifts, the depths of what is coming in. You almost kind of want to ask yourself why they're holding on to it, but it's really for the mere fact that their natural gifts are abundant. And so these are individuals who are not focused merely on, I guess, matters of money or material things in order to feel stable. Like, I feel like this is someone who is perhaps going after a specific goal, someone who knows what is before them, but is being met with, I feel like, a great deal of challenges. We have the Nine of Swords here, and this speaks of someone who is perhaps anxious and restless, someone who's losing sleep because of the thoughts that are in their mind. Stress and anxiety are taking a toll on this person's physical health. This is someone who perhaps is feeling alone or spending too much time ruminating about the same thing over and over in their mind, whether that be a person, a place, or experience. Someone who is needing to journal and jot down their emotions and feelings so that there's an outlet to express what is being kept or what is keeping them up at night. I feel like this is someone who has accepted a understanding that conflicts are a part of everyday relationships and life, and that is intertwined. And so this is someone who has endured a great deal and understands how to handle conflict, understands how to address conflict. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands, which speaks of someone who made a choice to take a leap, a direction that is not one that is stabled in what they're used to and are accustomed to. This was a choice to move on in a direction that brought about the unknown, that sent them on a path of uncharted territories. Let's get us some clarity on this energy, Spirit. We have the Four of Wands, speaking of stability, celebration, recognition. It could also bring about marriage and or twin flame energy. Someone that one wishes to share a romantic life of stability, of love, of recognition, celebration. This is someone that is savoring the process of putting down roots. Someone wanting to buy or renovate a home. Someone wanting to join a club or take a relationship to the next level. Someone who is wanting, needing, and being guided to celebrate the joy and excitement that they have somehow gotten to by way of milestones, by way of achievements. I feel like this person is needing to do a lot of celebration, a lot of acknowledging milestones, achievements, persevering, never giving up. Let's get some more clarity for my Sagittarius spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. End of April, going into May 2022. We thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now. Yes, Spirit. What do we have energy-wise? We have the Empress. We have the Death. And we have the Five of Cups. Every bit of me feels like somebody is heartbroken and saddened. Somebody is remorseful and regretful for actions taken in the past that they feel were silly and or not so smart choices, actions, mistakes made and or taken. This is the energy of someone who cannot change the past. They cannot make a difference and would yet cry over spilled milk, versus realizing that there's still much more emotion to carry forward in life. As a matter of fact, if you see behind this person in the black robe is a bridge that will lead them across the troubled waters to the point whereby their home is, whereby stability is, whereby friends, family, and loved ones are. This person could come out of feeling stranded, but there was a need to bring something to end, to bring about a closure. And in this closure, every bit of us sees that it birthed the Empress energy out of you. Someone who was not only stable, mature, loving, caring, kind, compassionate, but someone who also understood how others depended on that care, on that kindness, on that nurturing energy, on the love that every bit of the Empress provided. I also see that this is someone who is ready to express her creative side and cultivate an awareness that allows her to stand up in her energy, to be the boss bee that she is. This is someone who is, I feel like, someone who's remembering to practice self-love and engage in more creative activities. Certainly, by tapping into the energy of Venus, this is someone who creativity, romance, self-love, and spending time in nature can all bring about a new level of divine love into this person's spiritual practice and self-expression in way of cultivating new romantic connections. Excuse me. This is beautiful energy for every one of my Sagittarians to be in. Although I see this regret and this ultimate transformation, a transformation that I feel like happened through this relationship, through someone that you perhaps were committed to, someone that you perhaps were married to. The fact that this ultimate transformation took place within this relationship cultivated a strength inside this person that birthed the greatest to ever be seen in the tarot deck. She is every bit of all four queens in the deck, in the both upright and negative position, if so choose. And when I say negative, I mean the reverse. This is beautiful, 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 Sagittarius. I say beautiful knowing that it has been painful, knowing that you have certainly hurt, knowing that every bit of tears has been cried, nights have been lost, days have been slept through, walks upon walks upon walks. One failed connection after the next, allowing you to go within and heal, to bring about your own sense of hope and peace for a life that every bit of you deserves. Becoming your own star, Sagittarius, pouring in to the world your emotions, your healing, your person, who you are and who it is that you choose to be. This is such glorious energy here. My. I love it. Sagittarius, I hope you are every bit of ready for whatever is about to be cultivated in your life. I see now every bit of you may be low on funds, may be low on materialistic things of the world, but there's a need for you to stand tall in your energy, to continue to block off the things that no longer serve you, to be passionate about what is coming forth, to speak truth and seek truth, to not allow anyone around you unless they are of truth. Someone who is authentic and honest, trustworthy and dependable. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, which really speaks to somebody who is very much so, I hate to use the word rejecting, because it is just not seeing the opportunity, the divinely blessed gift that is before you. This card serves as a gentle confrontation over outward mindsets and or aspects of your spiritual practice that aren't lighting you up anymore, at least in the way they once used to. Every bit of the Four of Cups tells you it's time to open up something new, cultivate a willingness to move on from past automatically opens new doors for new opportunities to fill in that space. You have the Two of Pentacles here, which speaks of juggling, needing to balance out every bit of the energy that you are splitting between love and your social life, the energy that you're splitting between the relationships that you're wanting to cultivate and perhaps the career in which you're wanting to live, the purpose in which you are living out. You're needing to juggle, I feel like, your emotional stability with logic and a reason. Somehow you may be finding it hard to find balance for yourself between every bit of what I just spoke of, but choosing between what you are passionate about and what you think you should be doing can be challenging. But trust that every bit of you can call on spirit and be divinely guided on the path that is best for you, Sagittarius. No part of you has to juggle for the sake of juggling. Every bit of you knows that you need to call on spirit whenever things get difficult, whenever you find yourself in stagnant energy. You have the Six of Wands here. Every bit of victory, public recognition, and ultimate success is yours, Sagittarius. This is your outcome. This is your future. This is every bit of the ending to your fairy tale. Someone who is being recognized by the same people that were competing against them, the same people that perhaps were speaking negatively over them, about them, and or to them. People that sees this person's worth, your worth, Sagittarius. I see a lot of wand energy out here. a lot of Sagittarius energy, a lot of fire energy, but I also see a lot of emotion, a lot of pentacles. I see a lot of healing. I see a lot of lessons. I see the world that you have cultivated by way of experiences right before me, Sagittarius. And this is a world that you could literally say this person has lived. You have lived. And you may still have a lot more living to go. And that is every bit of beautiful. To know that you're about to walk into a life that is as glorious as it has ever meant to be. All due to justice. Something that turns the tables and balances the scale. This is someone who accepts their choices and the choices of others in the equation, in the experience and or situation. Someone who will not find themselves remorseful, regretful, or guilty for their actions, especially the actions that they take in the present moment. This is someone who has let go of the past, and by doing so has cultivated a tower moment. A tower moment that illuminated more truth, more things that are kept hidden from this person, more things that were in the dark, things that did not serve any party well, especially the one that came in with this Knight of Wands player energy, in and out, wanting to create some form of falsehood into your life. I feel like this is also cultivating your energy, whereby you have gone into this player-like energy, whereby you cultivated this world whereby you were finding yourself sleeping around and or just finding yourself not committing and or staying attached to any one true connection. Something that caused you to be regretful and remorseful for. Not because you thought the actions were bad, but because the time, energy that was spent doing that instead of put into self, instead of continuing to heal, instead of finding oneself, working on oneself. But I feel like you are in this Four of Pentacles energy, still scarce, holding on to what you have, waiting for your ships to sail in, for your blessings to come, for the tables to turn in your favor, all of which will absolutely take place in due time. I feel the energy of spirit asking me to hold on, to stay strong, to spend time regaining and connecting with spirit, meditating, praying, journaling, reading, writing, studying, finding oneself approved. Beautiful. Any other energies, messages for my Sagittarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus spirit? We thank you, we honor you, we adore you now. Yes. We have the Hierophant. Wow. Every bit of the energy of someone who is connected to spirit, connected to God, certainly having a close relationship to God, if not one of significance. This is the energy of forgiveness, someone seeking forgiveness, someone wanting forgiveness, perhaps the energy of marriage and or commitment, solidifying things for a promising future, someone who wants to deepen their spirituality by studying healing modalities or courses that are rooted in foundation of spiritual knowledge. Someone who may even teach healing arts or offer I got it. I feel like this could be someone who offers some form of healing services in their practice, in their work, and what it is that they do for a living. I feel the energy of someone who has a deep root in religion and spirituality, someone who has hidden knowledge when it comes to belief, spirituality, and or religion. Not hidden knowledge that gives them the advantage over others, but hidden knowledge that they have experienced themselves, that gives them a sense of knowing that allows them to speak from a different place than most. Any final messages for my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and our Venus spirit? We thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now. We have the energy of the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, someone who is being guided to persevere, to keep going, to let them know, as I stated, that they are close to the finish line, that they need to hold on, and that every bit of their fortune, their luck, their life will turn. The wheel will move. They will see brighter days. They will come into a state of financial bliss. Every bit of the earth angels are present, and you are being guided, Sagittarius, to call on, I like to say, the angelic realm, to pray for what it is you want, because there will become a choice that you will need to make, a choice that may be rooted in love, right? Something that will require you to investigate, to take the time to seek and find what it is that you're wanting, to trust in yourself, to love again, to know that you will be guided to move in the direction of victory. You will be protected along this path all the days of your life, Sagittarius. This is truly beautiful. I mean, I'm really picking up some heavy energy coming down now. Unbelievable. We thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now, Spirit. Yes, we thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now. Any final messages for my Sagittarius? Any final messages, Spirit? We thank you. The World card in the reverse. Somebody not wanting something to come to completion, not wanting something to end. Somebody holding on too tightly to the past, to a story, to a experience, not knowing how to let it go. And every bit of it is causing the ultimate betrayal for whomever is holding on to the story, for whomever is not letting go of the past, from whomever is choosing not to heal. We have the Five of Wands, someone who is internally in conflict with themselves because of choices that they have made in the past, choices that brought them nothing but burdens, absolute burdens. And now they are here to watch you defend yourself, right? Keep them at bay and set boundaries, not allowing them back into your energy, not allowing them back into your space, not allowing them back into your life in the way they once did, because of the heartbreak that they caused and how they were careless about rectifying it. And now this is the tables being turned, causing them the greatest amount of heartache. Ace of Cups in the reverse, not allowing a divinely new start in love, romance with this person. No new opportunities rooted in emotional fulfillment. This person will literally find sadness for many, many, many moons. Many, many, many moons, man. We have the high priestess. This is hidden knowledge that is coming forth. This is truth that I'm speaking. This is every bit of something that is close to the heart of God. This is someone who sits on the realm of this world and the next and pulls in things that may be over the veil, that gives you insight in a world that you don't have perception of seeing. This is someone that you may need to cultivate a level of trust in, someone that needs to be held in high honor. Thank you, we honor you, and we adore you now, Spirit. Any final messages from our Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Quick communication coming in, very, very fast communication in the form of emails, messages, text messages, a phone call. But this is communication that's meant to bring in good news, that's meant to bring about a sense of stability into your life that is literally going to change your fate, your future, and your way of life. This is a message that I know for a fact you are dying to hear. Know for a fact that when you do hear it, every bit of you will fall on thy knees and yell truth to power, speak truth to power. You will every bit of keep boundaries put up and set in place so that people don't come in and betray you, that they don't come in and stab you in the back, that they don't come in wanting more from you, knowing every bit of what you have put out and put it forth energy in cultivating thus far. Judgment is here. So no matter how much this person wants to come back and rectify the past, I feel like you have cultivated an energy whereby you've accepted this person's actions for what they are and your own for what they are, so much so that you are not in regret ever again for the past, and that story no longer holds resonance the same way, that person no longer holds space in your heart the same way, and that every bit of you will allow for the universe to balance out the remainder of this experience as it sees fit. Every bit of this person wants to methodically and quickly and perhaps deceitfully come in and bring about a story that will try and get you stuck, right? That will not allow for you to be independent and to come into your Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, they wanted to keep you stuck in this hangman position. But every bit of, oh my God. Oh my God. So every bit of the hangman, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, you are being forced to sit still in your single season and just wait for the blessings of your life to come in. You are literally being sat still just so that you could wait for the universe to drop this into your laps. And every bit of me will end the reading with saying, I bless you, I love you. I am so thankful to be the one to have picked up on this reading, Sagittarius. Like, glory to God to each and every one of you. I love you. I am so thankful that this is going to be your today, your tomorrow, and your forevermore. May every child, woman, and or member of your family grace the ground that you walk on. This is somebody who is receiving a well-deserved change in their life. May we all, and I mean all, throw positive, beautiful, and uplifting energy in the way of this recipient. Peace be with you. Protection be yours. Joy overflowing. Please remember all, until next time, I rejoice in being a beautiful reflection of each and every one of you. Namaste.